Adding an intake on your Mustang is a great and easy way to add a little bit more power and sound, along with making a nice visual statement under the hood at the same time. Now here at AmericanMuscle.com, we offer detailed product pages with in-depth information to help ensure you are grabbing the right intake for your ride, no matter what generation or engine type. Now on top of that, we do offer industry-leading review and install videos to help you learn a little bit more about the product before buying. With these videos, we work hard to show you the differences between different systems, dyno tests for power gained, and showing you a complete step-by-step breakdown of the installation to help ensure you are grabbing the best system for your ride, no matter what your budget may be. Now here on the site, you are gonna find the intake category page, and that's gonna lay out clearly all of the systems available for your specific ride. Now, if you don't feel like browsing or you get a bit overwhelmed, don't worry about it. You could always check out our top 3 options for any given generation or engine type, which narrows things down a bit for you based on our combination of experience here in the industry, along with popularity with fellow Mustang owners. Now, if you do prefer to browse a little bit on your own, here are a couple of big things to keep in mind before pulling the trigger. The first of which, in the land of aftermarket intakes, is tune required versus no tune required. As the name implies, tune-required intakes require an additional custom tune to operate properly once installed on your ride. Now, these intakes typically utilize larger components to help achieve bigger horsepower and torque gains, but will not be able to operate without that necessary tune, which ultimately will add to the price depending on what tune and device you go with. On the other hand, a no tune required intake can be installed and enjoyed without the need for any additional parts or modifications, but still can be used with a tune if you decide to go that route later on down the road. After you decide on the tune versus no tune route, you do have a few other smaller but equally important details to consider. The first of which being enclosure. Now, I would say 75% or more of these aftermarket systems are going to utilize what is called an open element design, meaning that filter will be housed in some sort of heat shield but won't be totally sealed like that factory airbox. These open element designs will deliver more of that added underhood growl that a lot of owners really look forward to with an aftermarket system, but at the cost of slightly higher stationary intake air temperatures. If this is a big concern for you, then going with a sealed enclosure is still possible even with an aftermarket system, as there are a few available here on the site that deliver this type of airbox design. Inside that enclosure is another area for consideration, and that is filter type. Oiled versus dry are the 2 biggies you will encounter. Now, I would say oiled filters tend to dominate the category and will flow a little bit better compared to a dry option, but will require a little bit more maintenance with the cleaning and re-oiling process. Dry filters, on the other hand, don't need much in the way of maintenance. Simply blow them off with compressed air and you are good to go. No matter what option you decide to go with, you are getting a huge upgrade over that cheap paper one-time use factory panel filter, thanks to a high flow reusable conical option that does come with most systems. Finally, Mustang owners also have the option of customizing the appearance through different finishes and materials. A majority of your kits will combine a plastic intake tube with a textured black finish that will offer a modified but not over-the-top look. However, there will be a few exceptions in the category that will pack a brightly polished or chrome finish for those owners who really want something to stand out under the hood. It is totally your call. Well, that is going to wrap up our brief intake breakdown and what to look for when shopping for your ride. If you still have more questions, feel free to check out the specific product pages or the detailed tech guides here on the site. In the meantime, I'm Justin. Thanks for watching. And for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.